Unit 12, Lesson 84, Tag Questions. What is this? What do we use tag questions for? We use tag questions to ask for confirmation from the listener that the sentence we are saying is correct. Basically, it's the same to say né at the end of the sentence, right? When you say something and then you say né. But to use tag questions, we need to know a lot about the auxiliaries, which the auxiliaries are one of the most important things in English. We have been studying the auxiliaries since the basic module, right? And the present simple with do and does, then did, then present perfect, have, has. Yeah, beautiful. So yeah, let's see the structure of tag questions, okay? They are extremely used in English, extremely used. You are from Brazil, aren't you? So I'm saying you are from Brazil. My phrase is in the affirmative, right? Let me change the color of this now. Yeah, so you are from Brazil, aren't you? If the first sentence is affirmative, the tag question, that's the tag question, okay? The tag question has to be in the negative form. If the first sentence is negative, the second one, the tag question, must be in affirmative. Your husband doesn't speak English. Does he? Okay? So basically, I have to use this same auxiliary. You are from Brazil, aren't you? Verb to be doesn't use auxiliary. You know that. Your husband doesn't speak English. Auxiliary. Does he? Okay? They will go shopping. Will. One day. Okay? All of them could be replaced by né. You're from Brazil? Né? Your husband doesn't speak English? Né? They will go shopping? Né? But in English, well, in English you can use right. Okay, you can use right. Right with the mouse. The mouse is hard. Okay, so you are from Brazil, right? Your husband doesn't speak English, right? They will go shopping, right? But we need to know how to use tag questions because other people will use tag questions with us. So it's important to know them. We can't order pizza on this app. Can we? Okay, we can't. Can we? We have to repeat the auxiliary or the verb used in the main sentence. We have to repeat the auxiliary or the verb used in the main sentence, okay? She hasn't been to Morocco before. Has she? Okay? We have one exception. I'm good looking, aren't I? Okay? This is an exception because are is used for you. Am I correct? But yeah, so you can use aren't I, or some people use it, for example, I'm good looking. Am I not? You can say that. Am I not? You can say that too, okay? But the most correct in English is to say aren't I. Okay? Tag questions. Just repeat the verb or the auxiliary used in the first sentence in the opposite. If it's affirmative in the first sentence, negative. If it's negative, you make it affirmative. And these questions usually are rhetorical questions. It means that questions that don't need an answer. You can give an answer, the person is asking, okay, but usually you don't have to answer that, okay? The person is just asking for confirmation, okay? All right, let's see if you got it. We have here some sentences for you to practice, and you're going to add the tag questions here, okay? You're going to write the tag questions of these sentences here. So press pause now, make these tag questions, and after we are going to correct them together, okay? So do it now, press pause and write the tag questions. Fantastic! Let's do it together. Let's correct it. That's the last exercise of structure of the intermediate model. How do you feel about it? I feel so good, Ev. I'm going to the advanced level. Haha, let's do it. You aren't Italian. You aren't Italian, né? Are you? Are you? You aren't Italian. Are you? Okay. 2. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. Exception. Aren't. Aren't I? Aren't I? You can say. Am I not? No problem. Am I not? 3. Apple will launch a new phone in 2 weeks. Apple will launch a new phone in 2 weeks. Want it? It Apple. You can use they if you prefer, not to call they eles, okay? No problem. Want it, the company. Want they eles, okay? Will, want. 4. The senator is analyzing the situation. The senator is analyzing the situation. Isn't he? Isn't he? Né? Ele não tá? Isn't he? 5. The robbers attacked. Pay attention. The robbers attacked our website last night. Attacked. In the affirmative. What is the negative of attacked? Didn't attacked. Didn't. They? But this one is difficult because there isn't the auxiliary here, so I didn't remember. Yeah, but pay attention to it, okay? To make negative, we have to think of auxiliaries because we need to use auxiliaries to make negative sentences. 6. Your parents watch the news every day. Your parents watch. Tag question. Don't they? Don't they? They watch. Negative. They don't watch. Okay? Don't they? All right? 7. We haven't watched this movie before. This one is easy. The auxiliary is here. We haven't watched this movie before. Have we? Have we? Okay. 8. Your son doesn't know how to drive. Easy. The auxiliary is here. Piece of cake. Your son doesn't know how to drive. Does he? Does he? Okay. 9. I guess you wouldn't lend me $1,000. I was so creative when I wrote this book. Seriously, some sentences here are amazing. I guess you wouldn't lend me $1,000. The auxiliary is already here. Would you? Would you? A nice way to ask your friends to lend you money. I guess you wouldn't lend me 1,000 reais. Would you? And number 10, Big Brother is a terrific show. Terrific? Amazing, huh? Isn't it? Isn't it? Parentheses. British people use these tag questions all the time. All the time, British people. But they don't say isn't it. They say in it, in it. Sometimes they say in it, but in it. Okay? In it, British people asking, né? In it, okay? Very common in England, very common. I've lived there for 2 years, and it's in it here, in it there, in it all the time, okay? Beautiful. And now you learned how to use the tag questions, all right? I'm really happy that we are developing your English skills. And I see you the next lesson for the last listening of this module, all right? See you soon.